Hello my people, hello my traders, welcome back to the channel. Yesterday I made you guys a video about the alchemist strategy, and now I believe I've made enough videos about the alchemist strategy. So if any of you guys want to study that alchemist strategy, head over to my channel and then look for those videos until when you can get them. However, so what I'm teaching today, I'm going to continue with my series of my own strategy that I do trade, that is support and resistance, supply and demand combined with the top-down analysis. Now, there's a trade that is going to happen on GBP and I want you guys to take advantage of that trade. It is going to, I think it's already in play. You can enter now for a buy. It's going to be a long swing. It is going to be a long swing around 300 pips on GBP chef. So look out for GBP chef. If you want to enter, you can enter now because it is likely to be a very long swing on GBP chef. So I'm going to be taking you through my own style of trading, and you guys can see if you can pick a leaf, or if you guys can adapt to it, and or if it can help you guys. So subscribe to the channel and stick around for premium content like this. So let's proceed to the video. So this is GBP chef, and like I always tell you, I like to do the top-down analysis. So I always start from the high time frame dropping down. So I think I'll just remove everything here. Excuse me, I think I'll just remove everything here, and then we shall start from the weekly. Let's start from the weekly. So now this is GBP chef and this is the weekly time frame. So what do you see? You see that we've been having GBP chef reversing from around this price level here. So we came here and made a very huge reverse to the upside. Price ranged for weeks, probably a year, came back down to this level and made a huge reverse to the upside, breaking even the previous structure. Price ranged a little bit, then dropped to this level. After dropping, it made a huge reverse to the upside. We came back again for the first time to this level. After dropping here, we made a big move to the upside, retesting this previous area that was broken, and then we came down to this level here. After coming down, we made another move to the upside. Then now we have come back to this level here. So now what can you see, and what is our expectation now that we have come back here? One, we think that since price is retesting at this level and buying, and then we see a huge momentum from this price level with an engulfing weekly candle. Look at how many candles were engulfed. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 candles were engulfed. That is a month of price action being engulfed by one huge weekly candle, meaning that when we come back to this price level again, this is a clear demand zone. We are likely to buy to the upside. We are likely to buy to this upside. So the first level target should be here, the second level target should be here. Why do I say the first level target should be here? Because look the way price has been falling to this level at this end. Price reached this level and then short to the upside, came back here like this, and then short, by this time retested this area, did not reach up here. Then it has come back again, this time retested where it broke, did not it did not reach this high. Now it has come back to this area. So we expect price to buy. Our first expectation is for price to buy from this level and go back here. However, before it reaches here, it must have reached here first. So you'll first take out like 150 pips here, and you let the rest of your positions run up to here. I hope we are together up to there. So now on the weekly, it is telling us it is a buy. That is one. If you come to the RSI, this is what some mentors tell you that trade what you see. If you come to the RSI, what do you see? You see price making a low, an equal low, and another equal low. This is a triple bottom, and you know people who trade chart patterns, a triple bottom means reversal. And if it happens on a weekly time frame, daily time frame, that is something very huge. So as price is making low, equal low, equal low, the RSI is making low, higher low, higher low, indicating that we are losing momentum. The more we are making these equal lows, the more we are losing the momentum. So this is what we call the RSI divergence. So if I put for you, if I draw for you the momentum line, this is what you're going to see. You see this is a low, this is another low, and this is another low. But these lows, they have one thing in common. They are all making higher highs. This is a low, a higher low, and a much higher low, which means price is going up on the RSI, or the momentum is climbing on the RSI, while on the price action, price is making equal lows. So since the sellers are failing to break this low, which they have failed to break in a long period of time, and we see there is momentum going up, I want you to tell me what you see here. This is a momentum line, or what some people call a trend line. We always know the third touch on the trend line always does the trick. So now this is the first touch, this is the second touch, this is looking like the third touch, creating a higher low, and this is where it is happening. So this one shows that we are likely to go to the upside. So now the analysis on the weekly time frame is done. So what do we do? Drop down to the daily time frame, or one time frame below. So when you come to the daily time frame, what do you see? We also had by the demand zone on the weekly time frame, and price it is on that demand zone. So we have around 3 confluences on the weekly. So when you come to the daily time frame, what do you see? On the daily time frame, you see that price touched here the first time, the second time, the third time did the magic. Price shot up, sweep to the upside the third time. Now price has come here the fourth time, settled on this zone very well, and look at what is happening. We see some buy momentum. So what am I waiting on the daily time frame? I just want to see an indecision candle on this price level, like the way you saw this one here. Here we didn't have any, but we had a close above candle which engulfed the previous candle after touching that zone. Here chances would be low that I would enter from here, because there was no sign for me to enter. Here there is, and now we are waiting for one from here. So I'll also go to the RSI and see if we get the same thing. Now I want you to look at the RSI starting from this low. You see this low? It is lower low. And then this low, these two lows here, this is a higher low from this one, and then this is a higher low, much higher low from this one. Now look at this one here. This one is even higher than all the lows that we have here. If I draw a momentum line, or what some of you call a trend line, look at how it is. On the daily, we already have the third touch on the trend line. Guys, you see how I'm building my case for this buy, and probably this is happening next week. On the daily, we already have the third touch on the trend line. And now we are likely to shoot up to here. On the daily, the momentum is also high, and we already have the third touch on the trend line. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Third touch on the trend line, showing us that we are heading to the upside. And I told you guys, in order for you to enter for a buy, all time frames should be pointing at one thing. The weekly should be pointing at a buy, the daily should be pointing at a buy, and the 4-hour or your entry time frame, whatever it is, should also be pointing at a buy. So even the daily is telling us the same thing. We are heading to the upside. Now, what do we do here? We drop down to our entry time frames, that is the 4 hour, 3 hour, 2 hour, and 1 hour. So now, what do we see on our entry time frame? You see, price has been making lows, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And now we see some bullish momentum. However, for me, I would enter here, but this is not enough reason for entry, because price can continue to make a lower high and then a lower low. So we want to get some entry triggers. I'll continue down and see if I can get any. 2 hour, there's nothing. Now the last time frame I used for entries is the 1 hour. Is there anything on the 1 hour? There is nothing. However, look at the RSI, guys. This is a low, this is a higher low. Look, let me put for you the line. You see that dotted line? This is a low, this one here, and this is a higher low. So this is a low, lower high, lower low. So this is low, lower low. Why RSI is creating low, higher low. So clear divergence at this level. So you would have entered already from here, risking around 20 pips to make what? 300 pips. So you would have entered around here, and your stop loss should not even 20 pips. Your stop loss should be 10 pips. 10 pips, guys. And your risk to reward would start. By now you're already in profits of 8 pips, but your risk to reward would go up to 100 pips, 300 pips. Remember, this is a swing trade, so we'll be targeting much higher. Look at that risk to reward. Look at that risk to reward, guys. Okay, so now this is a trade that has not yet happened, but I'll show you that once now the trade starts moving, you start scaling in. You see a break of structure, confirmation that now we are heading to the upside, and then look at the demand zone that led to the break of structure and enter from there. And I'm going to demonstrate this for you on the sale that happened on this same pair. So we shall do the same thing. Go to the weekly. Now, what do we see on the weekly? This is the beauty of this. Remember, we are at a demand zone, so we're looking to buy. So I'm just going to demonstrate for you. Okay, I think this video is going to be long. Should I do that? No, I think I should end this video from there, and then I'll make another video to demonstrate for you what I'm trying to tell you. So I think that is all. I'll end that video there. If you have not learned something, just go through the video step by step. This is the strategy that I teach on the channel. It is very easy to understand. Every beginner, very simple and straightforward. Every beginner can understand this strategy. So go through the videos, and also don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and be part of this growing traders community. That is all for today, and bye.